Hi, this is Snoop Dogg, and you're about to see the best sports and entertainment talk show on the internet with your host, Troy Geary. The man who seems to go to every sporting event, and Dave Stevens born without legs, but won 7 Emmys and played college football and minor league baseball. Throw in Will Stein wherever Will Stein is, and you've got a heck of a show. It's the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Faux shizzle.
Hi, everybody. Guess where I'm at? Yes, I'm inside of a Green Bay Packer helmet because it's the 2025 draft right here in Lambeau Field. We are so excited to give you coverage today for the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Yes, it's Wednesday. Everybody's checking in. The players are here, those that are going to get drafted. And earlier today, Troy had a chance to talk to some of the superstars who hope to be professional football players tomorrow.
Hey, your uncle played in the NFL, won a Super Bowl with the Steelers. What has he taught you about this process that helped you kind of get you where you are here today?
He's really just taught me the business of it and how you have to just be productive, because unfortunately he was on the practice squad. He ended up getting hurt, so that was the end of his career. But just understanding that the game is a business and you just have to continue to create and show how you bring value to the team, whether that be on the field, which is most important, but as a leader as well. So I learned a lot from him in that aspect.
And one last one. What is your favorite fictional sports character?
My favorite fictional sports character? Tim Riggins, Friday Night Lights. I love that show.
Hey, Max. Thank you very much. Who's your favorite all-time cornerback?
All-time cornerback? Jalen Ramsey. I grew up on Jalen Ramsey, Jaguars. That was my guy.
Okay, and who do you model your game after?
It's a couple guys, honestly. A couple guys. I got a chance to train with J.C. Horn, so I definitely try to take some stuff from his game. If I'm looking at a press man technique, I'm looking at Pat Surtain. If I'm looking at tackler, I'm looking at Witherspoon. It's a couple guys that I try to base my game off of and get better off of.
And do you have a favorite fictional sports character of all time?
Fictional sports character? I don't think so. My favorite athlete of all time is LeBron James, though. I'll tell you that much.
Space Jam.
Go. Yeah, Space. Hey, he was in Space Jam. Boom, that's my answer. Right?
All right, thanks, Max. Matthew, who's your favorite wide receiver of all time, and who do you model your game after?
Definitely Julio Jones. That's my favorite receiver. And I would say, idolize. I watch a lot of receivers in the league right now. I watch a lot of Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Amon St. Brown. I feel like if you watch all of them receivers, they all do something different. And if you could take a little bit of their game and put it in yours, you could be an all-around receiver.
Okay, one last one. What is your favorite fictional sports character?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a tough question. Who yours?
Mine's Bobby Boucher.
I'm going Bobby then, yeah. Waterboy, I got you. Yeah,
what does it mean to have your father here with you experiencing this tomorrow night while you get drafted?
It's a blessing.
Well, good stuff, Troy. That must have been fun today talking to some of those guys before the rains hit.
Yeah, they're all really personable and excited for tomorrow night.
And this is so amazing. We are here where the actual draft is going to be tomorrow night. Is it what you thought? It's pretty big. It's not like what we see on TV and ESPN and everything. But it pretty is overwhelming.
Yeah, being at Detroit last year, they had 750,000 people. So I think it's going to be another big crowd. And, ESPN, ABC, all TV stations are going to show this stage, and people are going to be packed here.
Yeah, we took a tour of what was going on, and we actually had a chance to talk to the head honcho of the Green Bay Packers, who spent a little time with us. Spending a little time with the man who runs this organization, Mark Murphy. How exciting is this? You can't get a Super Bowl, but you can get the next best thing, right?
That's right. Yeah. That's what we said. We want to host as many NFC Championship games as possible. But no, this is phenomenal. It's unbelievable what the draft has become, the way the league has grown it over the years, and really just honored to be chosen to have the draft here in Green Bay.
And I know it doesn't take one person to do this. You guys have an entire literal team that has put this together. Is it what you envisioned from the start and where you are now?
I'd say it's even exceeded even my expectations. It's I just can't explain. I would encourage fans to come out. Yeah, you will not be disappointed. The league has just done a great job in terms of growing and developing the draft. Obviously, it's a big media event, but it's really become much more than that, and it's the biggest thing that the league does short of the Super Bowl.
And it's great that the fans here in Green Bay get an opportunity to be part of something they wouldn't normally.
Absolutely. And, this dive bar, the Packers Everywhere dive bar, it's so authentic. I mean, I feel like I'm up in the Northwoods. Yeah. Not that I go to bars in the Northwoods.
Final question. Obviously, you guys have something to do. You got a job to do. So what are you guys looking for in the draft, and who do you hope to get?
Well, I hate to cop out on you, but we'll take the best player available, and we'll see. You know, I Brian Gutekunst is, you know, he and his staff have just put so much time and effort into it, and it's really exciting to see it all come together.
You look like a kid walking around here with a big smile on your face. Are you having fun?
I am, yeah. Are you enjoying this? Good, yeah.
It's going to get some cheese curds. So, all right, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. All right. Well, we are now in the green room here at Lambeau Field. This is where the nerves are going to be for all those guys that aren't sure where they're going to go, and it's embarrassing if they don't get picked. But, Troy, let's check out over here. They got all this amazing furniture and couches as we cut through the media over here. But this is where everybody will sit. All the top draft picks will be here with their families and their agents and all those guys that are part of that big thing that they have every time you see their entourage around here. But this is where it's going to take place. They're going to be sitting here hoping that they get into the highest part of the draft because that's where all the money is. I'm not sure where Troy is. Troy, you're using the camera, but where are you going to go now?
Thanks, Dave. The green room was great, but we're all here at the NFL Experience. Beautiful day out here, and fans are going to be piling in tomorrow. They expect 300,000 people, not as much as Detroit at 750,000 last year, but it's going to be beautiful weather. There's going to be all kinds of things to do here. Food, beer, players, autographs, all kinds of stuff. You can get your picture with the Lombardi Trophy, Super Bowl ring. So if you're in the Green Bay area, come on down and check it out. We're going to have interviews throughout the day with players as they get drafted, and we'll see who the next stars of the NFL are tomorrow.
Well, Troy, we've been inside the stadium, we've been on the field, we've been in the bowels of all this stuff for the draft, but it's coming down to the draft. And who are you liking in this draft? Who's your big pick that you think is going to really make an impact?
I think Ashton Genty, running back from Boise State, he's going to be a great pro. A lot of teams have want to trade up to get him. And like I said, Travis Hunter also, another great guy. But Cam Ward is the #1 quarterback, expected to go first overall to Tennessee Titans. So it's like I said, we're gonna have a great time in the next 48 hours here, and I hope everybody enjoys the draft because this is a great experience.
It's nice and warm. It rained earlier today. The sun's out. We hope it's good for tomorrow. But the bottom line is 32 teams are going to try to come away with somebody that they hope could be a Hall of Famer and really help them someday.
Yeah, I mean, 31 teams didn't win the Super Bowl, so they're trying to improve and get there. And they'll be happy, hopefully, with their team selections.
On the eve before the draft, I'm Dave. There's Troy, and somewhere Will be showing up in a little bit. Continue to follow us on all social media platforms. It's great to be back, isn't it, Troy?
Sure is, Dave.